Good morning. My name is Jack Kerfoot, and today is December 16th. My podcast today is on the United States federal government offshore wind initiative. The U.S. Secretary of Energy, Rick Perry, announced that the Department of Energy will invest $18.5 million in research and development in a consortium focusing on offshore wind energy. Secretary Perry stated the DOE's research will further the goal to accelerate the development of offshore wind technologies by supporting fundamental research to reduce the cost of offshore wind energy to successfully compete in regional energy markets. In other words, we want to look for ways to lower the cost of offshore wind energy to make it competitive with fossil fuel. The new Offshore Wind Energy Consortium will be a cooperative public and private innovation hub focusing on topics such as wind power technology, resources, physical site characterization, installation of the offshore wind farms, and the operations. The consortium will include the Department of Energy's national labs and offshore wind industry businesses who will contribute funds to the consortium and use the research findings to further advance technologies. The DOE has not released the names of the private sector partners or the organizational framework of the consortium. The Department of Energy emphasized that moving wind turbines offshore must address several specific challenges that require industry-wide collaboration to reduce cost. The DOE further stated that U.S. oceanic wind energy sites present complex challenges relative to the deep water, hurricanes, supply chain issues, or maintaining the wind farms offshore, and of course developing and constructing the turbines and related structures for oceanic placement. However, in my opinion, I'm encouraged by the news of the Offshore Wind Consortium by the Secretary of Energy, Rick Perry. However, I believe the challenges to wind energy highlighted by the Department of Energy are overstated. The oil industry has dealt with hurricanes in the Gulf of Mexico for more than 50 years. Offshore oil platforms have proven to increase the fish populations in the Gulf of Mexico, and also in the North Sea and West Africa and Southeast Asia. Operating an offshore wind turbine offers no environmental risk, especially compared to oil and gas operations. There are now 26 offshore wind farms operating in Western Europe, in the United Kingdom, Germany, Denmark, Belgium, and the Netherlands. A wind farm in the United Kingdom recently submitted a bid of 11 cents per kilowatt hour for electricity. That is comparable to the average price that people in the United States pay for electricity, even including the heavy use of fossil fuels like coal and natural gas. In my opinion, offshore wind energy should be aggressively pursued in the United States. The technology is there today. We don't need additional research and development. Thank you very much. Goodbye.